Let me check.
Ayo.
Yo, guys. Hello, everyone. Yeah, let me check on my page. Yeah, everything is good. We're alive. That's awesome. Hi everyone. So today, our episode "What the fuck is crypto" about Solana, and I started my way from gaming in Web3. So it was Axie Infinity, and it was back then not even on Ronin but on Ethereum. So that's how I started exploring ecosystem, everything. And I remember like my biggest commission in 2021 that I paid in Ethereum. Back then it was completely crazy, and the biggest was $300. Imagine that was like insane. And then year after, I entered Twitter and I entered NFT communities. So I started buying on Ethereum too, because that's, I just opened OpenSea, and like, okay, so I really like this picture, I like this art and this art. I started exploring, and it was Ethereum. Everything was on Ethereum back then. And then I remember like few months later, guys from Solana started appearing, and it like was for me. I like from the side. At first, of course, I was like snobistic about this because art on Solana, on my opinion, a bit worse. All OG collections were it was on Ethereum, and I was like, I don't know. And also, like, on my opinion, especially back then, I felt like Solana community more aggressive. Now it's not like this, but back then it felt like they're super aggressive. They think only about money, everything. While Ethereum community was thinking more about art, about collections, community, etc. So please, at first, I think introduce yourself, and then yeah, we will start.
W-
Trey, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Hey, I'm Trey.
I miss you so much.
Uh, Thank you. I miss you too. No, yeah, I wasn't around in the original Ethereum days, or really kind of the OG. I started November of 2023, just kind of before the recent boom, a little bit of a pump. I don't know if you'd call it a boom. Bitcoin broke 100. Well, that's cool. That's big. But yeah, I didn't get to experience the transition between ETH and Solana. So I know we got Billy here. He's pretty into Solana, and I'm not mistaken, dude. You were here like when Solana first was a thing, right?
Yeah, I've been here a while. I've been here since end of 2021 into 2022, and that's when I started getting like heavy into Solana NFTs. But yeah, it's been a journey for sure.
Who are you, Billy?
Um, I am Billy, a Web3 content creator focusing on educational content and, bringing opportunities forward to the community. But yeah.
Really, why are you so sad today? Or it just feels like that everything is good on your side? Please tell us, because we
I'm
lost Roy today, we can't lose you.
I'm just in a very chill mood.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Well, dude, I'm stoked. It's been a while since I've talked about Solana, so it'll be fun.
I really wanted Roy will be today with us. I really wanted, because for me, like, he's associated with Solana so much. Like when I think about Roy, I think it's Solana guy. It's like
Really? He
such a.
gives off Solana vibes.
Mhm.
He does. Okay.
I feel like, I don't know. Well, like, tell me about this thing that I told you. Like, I felt like Solana community is more aggressive, and I feel like it's from Ray. This this vibes. Is it true, or it's like my opinion? It's not.
I think it's dependent on where you're looking. I think if you go towards, just the degen side of things, you're going to see that anywhere. But I think Solana has a lot more of it because there are, I would say, a lot more active users on Solana right now because it's cheap, it's fast, it's easy to access now, and that kind of brings in the immaturity that a lot of people deal with nowadays, and yeah, I think that's where it really comes from. But yeah, I would say Solana is mostly more aggressive than more of a chill blockchain. You have to kind of be a certain kind of personality to you know get seen there, if that makes sense.
No, that absolutely does. Yeah, I think what I noticed when I first joined in was like Solana was the new younger brother, the little wild dude, and ETH. The communities were just different, or are different. You know, they're a little bit more adult like, I guess. I don't know. That's probably the better way to put it. And Solana to me, well, although very fun, was that annoying little brother, which was fun. you know.
So, okay, so it's more cheap, right? But also we're talking here about say, like what difference you feel from say to Solana? I understand like Solana's community, it's much, much, much bigger, right? So it's hard to even compare. But I know that say also super cheap, super fast. Hi, Rick. Super happy to see you here. Yeah, hi. He will be our guest on Wednesday about AI.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, what's the difference you feel with say?
Ooh. For me, I like tech wise. I don't know. For some of the things that I've heard being said around is like Say's leaning more towards like the institutional side of things. Wanting to be more of that like widely adopted.
Oh.
Damn, Trey, we lost you. If you can hear us.
Damn.
Okay, then Billy, you can answer, I
bro
think.
bro got rugged. That's a crazy freeze frame.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, the difference between Solana and Say is definitely the size, but I think Say is most definitely faster and doesn't deal with the congestion issues that Solana has seen over its lifespan. Um, that being said, though, a blockchain being faster doesn't necessarily mean it's better. Um, you
Mhm.
have a lot of different blockchains that claim to be the fastest who, do this and that to optimize this, order book or parallelization, whichever one they go for. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is what Solana has built is it's more of an empire at this point, and I don't know. I think it's hard to tell. Like, say wants to go the RWA sort of DeFi route, the DeSci route, right? But
Mhm.
what happens if a competitor like Solana does the same things, right? Clearly, Solana's probably going to get the mind share over Say, unless Say really does some crazy things. Um, which I mean, we saw with the 23andMe thing. But yeah, I think between the two, I think Solana is just in a whole different ball game at this point. I think the comparison there is almost non-existent now because I think Say just has a lot of room to grow.
Mhm. You're deeply involved into Solana community, right? I know that Solana recently even started to comment on you, like you're popular now in Solana.
I got one in like 4 years of posting for them, but no, I've been in the community for roughly 4 years before I branched out to Say and started doing my multi-chain content. Um, but I've always stuck with Well, I say I always stuck with, but I didn't get into them until like end of last summer, which is Cyber Frogs, which is the PFPI rock. They're an auto trading platform, and I mean, I don't even know how to explain it besides just like you get godlike signals, and it's called pretty much every top, and the tech behind it is great. And that's literally the only Solana project I would say is worth it to me.
Mhm.
I don't hold a lot of Solana projects anymore, and you know,
Why anymore not?
because in like in a couple years, you know, I just don't see the value anymore,
It's
and
like with
maybe those
Ethereum
NFTs don't.
community.
Yeah, they just don't really align with what I'm doing nowadays. I mean, I'm not a huge NFT holder to begin with. I never have been, but yeah, just like
What are you
some of the
doing? Like
communities I never.
trading?
Yeah, more meme coins and like just more getting involved in like the DeFi stuff, the liquidity pools, farming. That's what I really liked. NFTs was fun to just talk to people, you know, like
Yeah.
I'll buy this NFT, get access, talk to these people for a while. But I've been mostly burned on NFTs almost every single time, you know, and it's not like I'm always trying to make money off of NFTs like Cyberfrogs. I don't
Welcome
care if
back.
mine.
Thank
What's
you.
up, Trey?
What's up,
But
guys?
Cyber Frogs, I don't care if my NFT goes to zero. The fact that they have a solid tool behind them that I know works and as I've seen it demonstrated, you know, that's enough for me. But I don't think there's a lot of NFT projects in general that have that kind of drive to them. You know, at least for me,
Mm-hmm.
and that goes for all blockchains, not just Solana.
Yeah, I think NFTs was back and then they turned back again. But Trey, I know that you are a huge Solana NFT holder, right?
Hey, yeah, I got quite a few.
I see you changing your PFPs pretty often, and it's all Solana NFTs.
Yeah, yeah, they're just ones that I've always had or like wanted to get, and the one I currently have, I love. It was the very first NFT project I ever got involved with. The Wolf Capital, the guy that got me into crypto really, and kind of like talking to him on the phone brought me into it. So they were really big into NFT fi. So like Sharkify, Bankman Finance, Wolf Capital. What else? I know Famous Fox Federation and I think Banks, right? Is that the last one? Yeah, I don't know. The concept though behind it is very interesting and it was working. And you know, as far as I understand, I don't know where the stats are, but you know, like we a lot of these NFTs do have some value on it, and you know, sometimes it takes all of people's bags. So you utilize the asset that you have, get some extra cheddar, trade with it, you know, earn some points. Not financial advice or whatever, but like that's what that stuff's there for, you know.
I
And
see a comment from Vegas Mike. I dated a chick named Solana once, but she never really appreciated. Is it like real name in the US, Solana, or he's just kidding?
I've
No,
never
there
met
is no names.
anyone named Solana, but there is. I live right next to, I believe, the place that the name for Solana came from or something. But yeah,
the
How,
street
what? From what is it?
yeah, the little street. I don't know. It's like somewhere in SoCal.
is that the origin story? Are we getting the origin
I'm not
story of it
sure.
too?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it was just a rumor, but it's like funny to pass by the street every now and then and be like, "Oh, look, it's Solana."
Yeah, I know Jux. He always posted that every morning. Like he seemed like he
Yeah,
drove
he
by.
like Solana Way. I live, but there's a place by me called Solana Beach,
Oh shit, okay.
and yeah, so
Yeah, that's
it's
so cool. You can make content for your page, I think, only with photos of this Solana Street and Solana Beach, you know? Where is this
yeah.
for you? Can you
I might
show?
take a trip down there and make like a vlog of it. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's not like a crazy beach. It's like a small beach. It's like no shops or anything. It's literally just a beach.
You need to
Um,
do this.
but yeah, I'll definitely I'll see if I can get the lady to go with me.
That's fun. Okay, guys. So, if I like, I really recently thought like maybe I need to change my opinion about Solana and start exploring it again. So, from what right now in 2025, now it's like spring, should I start with Solana to make it profitable for myself? Because I don't understand nothing about projects on Solana. I like, and not because I'm stupid, like I made a lot of like a big amount of money on Ethereum, but I every time I try to enter Solana, I like I lost my money every time because it was like with buying coins, and I have no patience. Like I literally like I don't understand how you trade in all these meme coins because I'm buying. Then I see it's even like growing, and it like I become so greedy. Like I'm like it will grow more, it will grow more. I want this 1,000 ex like everyone else doing, and then it of course go down, and then I greedy again to sell it and lost my money. So I'm losing money, and then I'm like fuck it, and then I forgot about Solana. Then I decided to try again. For me it's like gambling, something like this. So what should I change maybe in my behavior to finally able to earn in it?
Well,
I
my first piece of advice would be no meme coins and just invest in your
What?
normal, like your normal coins. Like Jupiter, Bonk. The top coins on there. I wouldn't even mess with meme coins because yeah, that's where you get wrecked.
yeah.
Damn.
The what other DeFi protocols do they really have? Like I just know of like NFTFi and Jupiter and
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean Jupiter, you got
Meteora.
Camino. Yeah, Meteora. Camino's really good. It's a little bit kind of a easier version of Meteora.
Okay.
Um, Not the same thing, but like kind of. It's liquidity pools versus yield farming and stuff. But but there's that, and then
I think I know when I kind of came back in, you were talking about cyber frogs, like the tap protocol. That
Cyberfrog is huge. You should
that
definitely get a Cyberfrog Zyra because they have good tech. You have an auto trading
Cyberfox,
bot.
I heard something about them. Wait.
Yeah,
It
they have an auto trading bot where you just deposit money, it trades for you, and then they also offer signals so that you can trade yourself. And the signal so far is, I think they advertise 70% accurate, but it's been like 80 to 90% accurate.
Wait again. So I'm buying. Is it NFT project?
Yes,
Cyberfrogs. Okay, so
it's my
I'm buying.
PFP.
I'm buying Cyberfrogs, and what I do next?
You
I
want a
have access to their Discord with Alpha or what?
Yeah, you want to get access to the Discord, and then I
they
can
even
send
do
you the
like free
website.
courses or
Yeah,
like talks in their Discord
they'll every
Tuesday.
day
Is it
there's a
every
call. Every day there's some
okay?
sort of call talking about it, and you can probably go in
Is
there, ask
it
some
this
questions.
Cyberfrogs?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. My
Mm-hmm.
boy Andy and Sile. Yes, I love those boys. They've been building for approximately 4 years now. They're a D-rug, and yeah, they've been unrugged for 3 years now.
Hmm.
Fucking
How
love
much they
cyber
are
frogs.
right now?
I think
Couple
last time I
hundred?
checked, they were 2.6 Sol.
Oh shit!
It doesn't matter if I'm buying it on Bitcoin or Solana. It's all the same.
It's only on Solana.
Have you
Oh,
Mm.
played that DeFi
1.9.
dungeon game?
Look. If I
No.
go on their site, I can buy Tensor.
Oh, Bitcoin is another project. I wouldn't worry about that. I think they're phasing those out in some way, or like not phasing them out, but like they're being used for different things. But these ones
Wow,
are the ones you want. You can
that's
either
what.
get one that's upgraded, or you can get one like this that's unupgraded.
Wait, how you understand if it's upgraded or not?
The
So
art.
yeah, so if you look to the right a little bit, you'll see the different ones. how they're facing to the right.
Ah, this one.
Yeah, yeah. So
Uh-huh.
like you have those. That's an upgraded frog.
Wow,
If you
this
want
one.
to upgrade your own,
That's
it
sick.
does cost some tap, which is their coin. But I would just try and get an upgraded one. To be honest, save yourself the hassle.
Upgraded or not upgraded? How
That one
again?
isn't upgraded. No.
So better is take upgraded.
Yeah, there's one for 2.06. That's pretty cool. But that's
What's the
just username.
difference? Like, what's the difference between upgraded and
Nothing really, just the art. If you like that first one, you can get that one.
I really
You
like
still
it.
get you still get complete access to everything. And then you can upgrade it in the future if you want to. It's actually probably not that expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I my upgrade was free because I staked mine for 3 years. But yeah. Excuse me.
Okay.
Pretty snazzy project.
When I'm buying this frog, I have access to Discord, and that's how I can trade with their alpha.
Yeah, so they have a website called, let me see, it's taptrade.io. And that would be the platform you would use for your signals and auto trading.
I can see. Where is it?
Here, let me see if I can send you these. There we go.
Wait. How I love Billy. Love you too. Sick.
Love you, Siko.
How actually alpha with meme coins with coins working? Like, do you like? Okay, so you know that some coin will appear, and you call everyone to buy it. You buying it as a group of people, and honestly, for me, I never like take on advertisement even solid like meme coin projects because for me it's all like scam to be honest, you know, because you're waiting until new people will enter this and then you like selling and they are losing their money. So I don't see it as a sustainable system. So alpha groups work like that. They like calling people.
Cyberfrogs. Are you talking about cyberfrogs in general,
uh I don't know what's
or
the
just alpha
difference.
groups in Solana?
What's the difference, tell me.
So Cyberfrogs takes it from a more professional route. They do dabble in meme coins, but it's mostly your uh like top coins, top crypto coins. They have Ask Thor, which you can put any contract address and get signals for any meme coin that you want, and that's kind of how they play into meme coins. But they don't really call any meme coins or anything like that. It's mostly your normal trades like Algo, ADA, ARB. You know, they're like professional traders.
Okay, let me show it like this. What should I understand here? Like, I don't understand nothing, to be honest. I see just some words, some numbers. Do you understand something in it? For real?
So what this is telling you is the percentage of win rate. So just for example, the ARB USD, their 15-minute signals are 64% accurate. Their 1 hour chart is 56% accurate. Same with their 4 hour chart, and their 1 day chart is 50% accurate. And that's just since mid 2024. And then the one next to it is just in the past 30 days. Their 1 day chart in the last 30 days has been 100% accurate.
Mm. So it's not like meme coins. It's like
Not
more.
for like their normal signals that you get with your cyberfrog. They, like I said, they do have Ask Thor, which you pay a small fee, which I think right now is like $3 or $4, and then you can get signals for any meme coin, any contract address on literally any blockchain.
And you actually can make money from it. Like,
Yeah, if you trade with it, I mean, Andy himself has bought his house straight from this protocol. Sile, the other founder, has bought many cars with this, and they a lot of people in the Discord are absolutely cooking. Um, I
mhm.
wish I used it more. I can't get past the actual emotional barrier of trading anymore. I've lost so
What do
much
you
money.
mean?
It's like PTSD.
What do you mean?
It's just PTSD for me. Like I feel like no matter what trading tools I have, I'm gonna lose money. But I love this shit, and I see people cooking all the time, and so I love it. I'll always back Cyber Frogs.
Uh, did you notice like who become good trader or who is not? Like why some people can do this? Is it just luck or it's some kind of, thinking and mentality?
In terms of meme coins, definitely luck. But in terms of like strict trading like this, where Trey might actually know a lot about this. It really comes down to just a pure emotions. How can you handle your emotions? It's really not even skill. I mean, does take skill, but most of it is emotions. Can you execute on the rules that you set out for yourself? And can you stick to that plan? If you don't stick to a plan, then you're probably gonna get wrecked. More than likely.
I never was this type of person who can 100% control emotions. Do you think like you can develop this like in your character or better to do something that you're good at?
I think you can. Yeah, it's definitely a discipline kind of thing, Like one thing that I've heard commonly across the board for like learning how to trade is like pick a strategy, Like there's different ways to read the charts. There's different signals to look at, There's all these different variables that you could do. Find the one that makes sense to you, you know,
Say it
like
here. Wait, Trey, I'm sorry. I just want to ask, like, I know that we all know that Say now and everything else are super down, but I see here like 68%, and everything is green, so it's like a good signal.
so
Yeah,
they're
so that's
making
telling
money
you it's
on.
68% accurate overall
Mm.
across its whole signals. That's the average of all the green numbers that you see below it. And even with the red one right there on
But
the
that's
hourly
hella
chart.
good.
That's super good. It's really good. That's better than most top traders, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's why I think this tool's so good because it does negate the more emotion side of the effect or the trading, and it gives you the signals right there. And yeah, like I said, a lot of people are cooking on it. And the only reason I don't is because I can't get myself to put any more money into any sort of trading platform. That's just me.
Trey, what about you? I know that you are like when we talk about what we talked with you about. You told me we talked about Azuki, if I'm not mistaken, and you told me like you made some money on shorting, say, or longing, say, shorting. I think back then shorting. Yeah. So, like, are you still trading? Like, do you use all these tools, or
So
not?
I don't use that. I use a plethora of different tools through like TradingView. And then from there, like I trade on Vertex, and then I did a little bit on Filament. Thankfully, at the time, I didn't have anything in there when they lost. But mainly, I get on to Vertex and kind of trade a little bit more of like a traditional route. It is probably something good to look into. I've heard of a ton of people have awesome success over there on Tap Finance or Tap FinTech. I don't remember what they.
Whatever they call it, yeah, they've changed
Yeah,
the name like 3 times.
yeah, no, it's awesome. I mean, like it's able to catch a trend before the trend is a thing. So like that's awesome. For me, I'm a trend line trader, like once it breaks it, I like to think that I can make the right choice and time it right. And I do okay, maintaining right now. I got wrecked a month or two ago, pretty harsh. The tariffs and whatnot.
Mm,
And then I tried to, like, in the psychology side of it, I tried to trade my way out of that, and it hurt me a little bit more. I learned a good lesson, and if you can stick, like, no one sticks to a conviction in meme coins really anymore, but like if you can stick to that plan, usually those people win, usually. And so now it's just a mind game with yourself, and for me, I started to have to, like, really really work out again, and that's helped me kind of keep a clear mind for doing this. And I, instead of, up until recently, I was trading by the 5 minute to 15-minute chart range and trying to keep my plays within the day. So I switched that out a little bit and made it more on the weekly kind of thing, and hopefully it works. So far it's doing okay. Some things that, like, I know Joey T was talking recently in one of the spaces that one thing he started to do was utilize ChatGPT and Grok and like ask about the chart that he's in and in the trade, and that
By
tap.
the way, that's interesting topic. Do you use AI to? Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Is it
help.
good?
If you provide AI with, like, you could, set up all the volume oscillators, EMAs on a chart, and give it a, the way you ask the question is also important too. But yeah, it'll
Okay,
give you.
how to ask AI about trading?
Oh shit, let's do it real quick.
Yeah, let's go. You can share your screen if you want or not. Or just
I'll just. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna
would you
go
have to
to,
ask it in like a hypothetical?
kind of, yeah. Hold on, let me find a
Like,
chart.
what if?
We'll just do say for the hell of it.
Billy, you using AI too to predict something to trade?
Not to trade, but I mean, I use AI a lot in script writing and just kind of helping my daily content. Like if I'm writing a video script, I'll run my script through
Mhm.
there and maybe get some better words or, fix some spelling or make something sound better. You know, AI is definitely useful in that regard for me. Oh, and images. Images have been amazing.
Make sure that it
Let's
downloaded
go.
real quick. So here I just put this chart. I just took a screenshot of this chart here. It's got the different EMAs, and this is the volume oscillator. Uh, and then, oh, wrong one. Here we go. Uh, I'm just gonna say, like, give me possible plays in the short term I can do with this chart. And this is cool.
No damn.
Damn, that's crazy.
And then here, let's see. Buy near point 173. 0.173. So it's got the trend line coming down here. The EMAs are crossing. And every time those cross, something happens. So, like, it crossed here, it went up. It's about to cross right here. It's going to probably go down. I don't, like, however long, I can't tell you. But it is utilizing that, and so let's see here. Price, possible play, buy near here. The price is consolidating with higher lows. The EMAs are catching up. A classic setup for either a bounce or a breakdown. Um, Recent wick low. Yeah. So okay. Now we zoom out a little bit here. The range that we're in, this is where it said the wick low was, and it's wanting to trade up until like 81. What 18 point one or whatever. So here, wait. It's been a minute. Hold on. Trying to do this quick here. Oh, that's not the.
Oh my God, that looks so complicated for me.
So there's a range here. Hold on, it's been a minute. Parallel channels. Nope. Oh. Okay, fuck it. Here, I'm just gonna draw this real quick because I can't find the
But
there's a range in here that the chart is in. So it's saying once it comes down to the 0.73 range, which matched up to this last higher low here, or this last fucking Christ, the words are, excuse my language, guys. But it's saying once it bounces down to this right here, then take out a long, and it's gonna say, this, what did it, 0.18 point, yeah. So once it reaches down to God, and that's the trade here.
that's
Hold
insane. What are you even doing? I don't
on.
like I understand, but if everyone doing the same, like how people win money, like the logic is pretty the same for all traders, right? Or not?
Yeah. So, like, from the way that I learned it is that, a lot of these big computers like Tap and the big money software systems that everyone's using, yeah, they're going to realize that trend, but like it's finding your sweet spot, so like don't overdo it. Um Hold on. This
You
this
have to
chart.
sell before the bots sell, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like once the bots sell, it's late.
Then there's false bottoms, Where
Yeah.
is
Bot? Who is the bot? How to
So like the
understand
big
that it's still here?
institutions and the big leverage traders, the uh, big whales,
Oh
those are
yeah.
going to be the people who move the market. And
I,
so
I
you want to trade against them by, dumping a little bit before you think they're going to sell, which is why kind of narrowing your ranges is a good idea as well.
I have a feeling that you guys, especially those who have a lot of money, they just invest in everything, and the more money you invest in different projects, the more you have a chance to win.
Oh, yeah,
And
for sure.
I know that a lot of people like decided to start their way how they earn money from $10 to millions, and I know that they most of them failed in this way. Like
Yeah, I mean, like I've heard of stories of people starting, sorry, I was zoning out, kind of like drawing this out, and really anyone, you could draw any sort of line and find a way for that to make sense. But to me, this is how like I would look at a trade is find this consolidation range, and then try and play when it hits that trend line, wait and see if it's going to break down and continue past that, and then catch it on the way up, you know, or vice versa.
do you think like now we know that market a bit exploded because we had too many meme coins, too many things, right, on the market, and do you think like mm, that's how Solana lost their positions because there are too many tokens and people need some new blockchain, or Solana will continue to be this, main blockchain for trading?
I mean, I guess that could be subjective, wherever the trend is. To me, like, this is what I don't know. That's a loaded question. I think, because
I don't understand in Solana,
I
so sorry if stupid
no,
question.
no,
I just
it's
read
not.
it.
well, here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about meme coins is you can argue that meme coins are good. And the reason I say that is because a lot of these dead meme coins have liquidity locked, which means no one can get to that, which means it's just burned Solana at that point. So when you have thousands upon thousands of dead tokens with Solana in it, right? It starts to be actually make Solana deflationary. Um, but on the other side, you get everyone in the mindset of quick money, gambling, and no one can hold for longer than 2 days. And I think that's the biggest issue. But yeah, I think it's funny because meme coins lock liquidity.
Yeah.
What What do you mean by that?
So like if you're launching a meme coin, if they lock the liquidity, you can't touch that for however long, and most of the time they burn it, and that's just Solana that's gone from supply.
You're right.
You hold most of your money in Solana or different? Like, I know that it's not maybe comfortable question, but do you think it's smart? For example, I don't think it's smart from my side, but that's how it's, just historically on my account, I hold most of my money in it and say because I had say grant, only because of that. So, and I know that it's not really smart from my side, especially looking at Ethereum price right now and understanding that, okay, it may be in a better way, it can give me like what, maybe 10 access, something like that, but not like more. So do you think it's smart to hold your money in Solana, and how many times we can grow in Solana? Like definitely more than in Ethereum or not?
I think Solana will be over $1,000 one day for sure. One day.
So it's like
Um,
5x.
yeah, I think Solana. You're not like to be fair. A lot of the big coins you're not going to make a ton of money on just holding the coin. That's where liquid staking, yield farming, liquidity pools. That's where it comes in, where you just keep stacking things. But I will say, a blockchain like Say, where it's still super early, you can get thousands of tokens for you know whatever. I think 8,000 tokens is like $1,200 or something, right? And if that thing pumps back up to $1.80, that's a good chunk of money you making, you
I
know?
hope so. I really hope so.
Like
Yeah.
there are coins like that, like we saw with Sui, right? Sui had its big pump
Mhm.
all the way up to I don't know, $6. I might be wrong, $8. I don't know, but it went crazy. So I think Say's time's coming, but if you just look, you'll find those blockchains that are slowly building and are getting mind share, um, and those will explode. And on top of that, if they're even like not as well known at like Say, they have high APRs, and you're farming tons of money just from, being first.
That's interesting. Have you guys felt how others, how community maybe stopped using Solana and started trying another blockchains, or you don't feel the difference like a year ago and now? Don't feel the difference.
Mm, oh, Trey's muted.
Trey, we can.
Oh shit! Sorry, my dog was barking. Say that again.
Do you feel the difference, from the size of community and activity from community like year ago and now? Like, started people exploring other blockchains more, and forgot about Solana, or it's absolutely the same. And despite of all new blockchains that we see right now, people still using Solana the same activity.
I mean, I don't know if I could say whether or not that it was the same activity across the board, but I do notice more of the same people in the different communities, if that makes sense. So like yes, to the people are taking chances right now and exploring different opportunities. You know, some of the original OG Solana people I know are now in like AVAX and Abstract, you know, all these random spots, not random, but you know, so yeah, yes and no in my eyes.
Why I don't see like projects? Maybe I'm wrong, but haven't saw like social fi projects on Solana, and I think they're need to create something like that because Arena, for example, for AVAX, I think that's huge. You know, that's why people know about AVAX and they're exploring like all these spaces, streams on Arena and earning AVAX like this, and the same with Ethereum, like all this Frentech, other social files was so good. And Solana, I haven't heard nothing from
Yeah, a lot
Solana.
of the SocialFi platforms on Solana have failed because people have too short of attention spans on Solana
Mhm.
to care about it too much, I think. It also kind of goes into who's building it and what are their intentions with the platform, which so far hasn't been very good. So I think everyone's just kind of more afraid to do it right now than, you know, I don't know. I think that just might be the issue.
Are we bullish on social fi?
Not really, honestly. I'm not.
Yeah,
But
because I mean, like, why replace what we already have? We're all using.
I don't know. I think it will work with a new audience, you know, and in crypto, like in generally, we don't have like fresh audience much. And you can use social file on the same people over and over again because I understand, like, you know, every time with new social file, I understand, like, okay, should I, like, before it was so fun to use it. Now I think okay, so I need to put so many efforts on some new platform that will die in a month. Why I need to do this? In if I can put all my, you know, this content creator side, right? We can create on different platforms and be like cool on every like platform. It's just impossible because like even working on X took so much like energy and time to create something good, you know, to find right connections, etc. I know that it's probably good to use different platforms, but it's just simply impossible to be good at every of them. And so every time when new social fi appears, I understand, like, right now, before I used it, now I understand, like, okay, I will skip it and better to do something else. So that's my opinion.
Ira, what are you focusing on now?
Right now, today, my friend sent to me the new casino from Rect Talk. I never like advertised casino or something like that, but I read a good article about it. I will make post tomorrow, and I really think I will start using it. I don't know, the team is good and everything, and I'm now looking for big airdrops. To be honest, I'm like hunting on airdrops. That's most of the time I spending on it. You know, so I know that the market now it's not really cool, and but it will be cool, like in a, on my opinion, in a half a year, maybe a little bit more. So that's why the projects, if you will working on them right now, we will have a good airdrops in a half a year or so. So I'm focusing on it. What about you?
Uh, I think I don't know, kind of still playing around with Sonic and farming that opportunity. Whatever. Vertex has like a multiplier to swap and trade in through there for that opportunity. But honestly, I'm just collecting like cheap NFTs that I like, and just hanging out and watching. Uh, you know, I currently trying to hold on to the bags that I got, and finding anything
Hate
really.
buying NFTs. So you said you're flipping NFTs. I fucking hate buying NFTs because I feel like so deeply connected with every my NFT. Like every time I'm buying you, I understand like okay, it won't be like no strings attached. I will sell it immediately, price go up, and I just can't.
Yeah, no, that's I think it's hard. I end up starting to like them, but then, if you can buy multiple, you know?
Mhm. Yeah, it's you always need to buy like from one project like three NFT, one like to go, to sell it with time. So immediately price go down go up, you selling it, then you watching, then you sell again, then you holding one to be in the community. But like final boss, for example, they was like $200 today. I don't have money to buy three, to be honest. I didn't have money to buy even two. We could meet in two, but I don't have, like, I bought only one, and now I don't know what to do. Okay, price will go up. Like I don't think so, but let's imagine it will be one ETH, right? Should I sell like one my NFT that is one ETH? I will be probably holding it until until
You should
zero again.
definitely sell it at that point and just wait for the
Yeah,
dip because we know it's all gonna happen.
Mm.
yeah. Catch the rise, don't get attached to it, and then get the ones after hopefully it goes up on that release pump. I think they'll do well,
Can
get the
yeah,
actual.
can I just say real quick,
Mm-hmm.
BOSUs right now are at 0.184 ETH and
Oh,
with
it is.
24-hour sales at 1100 and all-time volume at 185.8 ETH.
Wow.
Pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's dope. To be honest, I was sure price will go up more actively. But now I understand like the market is shit, and also it was too much time before first mints and the last one too much time, not enough content, on the like this trailer at the end, but people like lost attention for a bit, so that's why if they minted like at once 2 weeks ago, they will be go much higher, I think. Now I don't know.
Did
I
they
think
say anything on why they did that?
I think they like my opinion, they was waiting for a market to be better, and I think that the fact that market went like even more in the ass, it was like unexpected for them. I think so, but I don't know.
Hmm.
yeah, I think another thing is I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that pre-sale was a little bit cheaper than public. Pretty sure pre-sale was like 150. So
Mhm.
that also plays into a part to um, why the price hasn't really gone up because technically right now it is 2x from pre-sale price. So that's why we're seeing a bit of stagnation. But I think give it another day, give them some time to release some more content, and I think we see above point 0.2, 0.25 pretty soon. That's just my humble opinion. That's my hopium.
Mhm.
But yeah, I was lucky enough to get one today too. It was my first NFT.
Today, you got it
Yeah,
today.
I minted one today. It was my first NFT
Congrats.
on Abstract.
Yeah, that's my first NFT on Abstract too.
So excited. I'm excited to finally be part of the ecosystem.
You know why I'm not really like too much worry also, because I know that, oh, you followed me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Means a lot. And in the Abstract, we can follow people right now. So
Oh,
yeah, that's cool. So what I want to say, what we talked about. Oh my God.
Joining abstract, getting something with abstract.
Yeah, doing abstract. Yeah, the one only one thing that make me calm, even if I losing like right now, for me on abstract, I'm more spending money than earn from it, because I'm trying to, receive like I don't have like all the pages, but I'm trying to get it, and that's why like I bought some NFTs, something like that, NFTs inside this 77-bit project, for example, and I don't even know where is my NFT, like this card, this pass. I don't even know where is it like right now. I bought it for $50 or something. But what makes me calm about this, I think everything will return to us with XP points. And also, Final Boss said like you need to hold it on abstract right now because on Wednesday you will receive points. And I think with these points we will receive our money back. It should be like that. I think so. I think so.
Mm,
I hope so.
yeah, I
Because
don't
from
know.
what else airdrop?
We'll see. We'll see.
And Lucas said, like, Billy, do you have abstract streams? Are you streaming on abstract?
I'm not accepted yet. They haven't accepted me.
You need to post maybe more about abstract. I don't know. That's
I'm
how they.
starting. I just started my abstract arc again with Bosu because now that I have an NFT, I feel more committed to the ecosystem, and I've been playing a little bit of the games and stuff on abstract as well with Greenity. So I
Mhm.
feel a little more connected with it to where I can post some content. I posted a Bosu video today, so that was my first abstract video.
Oh, congrats! That's cool.
Have you played the Cambria game yet?
Literally just played it 30 minutes before this.
Was it good?
It was pretty fun. I need to get into it and like figure it out, but I'm playing on Ronin though. It's a Ronin and
Yeah,
abstract.
yeah, yeah.
I'm playing
My
on Ronin
guys,
though because I'm also a Ronin creator.
I have a guys who has their own guild on Canberra right now, and they playing on Ronin too.
Oh hell yeah!
I asked why, like why playing in Ronin. They said because
Ronin's
if
the
you,
gaming chain.
yeah, if you start in something, you need to start it on some OG chain
Hmm.
and make it there. So they chose.
Ronin's solid too if you're into Web3 gaming. I mean, Axie's there, Pixels. Got a lot of good IPs over there. I'm gonna be playing some Axie. I think this week I'm gonna be playing a lot of Web3 games. Uh, so yeah,
I see people following me on Abstract. Thank you so much, guys. That's so
I'm so
cool.
happy they followed that. That's huge.
I'm happy too. That's my first followers. I can't believe that's so cool. It feels like, it feels great. Five, I have 5 followers right now. That's
Follow
pretty.
me back, Ira. Follow me back. Gosh.
Where is you? Just tell me and I will follow you.
I think I chatted in your chat.
Yeah, I don't see by the way how is your name there and this the 6 followers guy, thanks so much. That's so dope. Oh my
I'm
god.
going live on stream.
That's so cool. I don't know. That's so motivational. I don't feel like I'm doing good with the streams. I feel like some people doing it much better because they're playing, they do all this stuff, and like I'm not super open yet, but it makes me so bullish. Thank you so much, guys. 6 followers. But I don't see like how people donate to me, and I can see it only in transactions after a stream. That's pretty fucked up because you
You
can.
don't see your chat?
I see my chat, but I don't see any donations. Never. I see it like I see it
I've
on
heard
the
this.
after stream. I go in transactions and I see like people send me some tokens. And I heard like from some guys that it's the same. Oh, thank you,
Did you
really.
see
Thank you
you
so
saw the
much. Oh my
penguin?
god, that's so
Okay.
cool.
So you saw
It's a
that.
lot. I followed you back. Thank you so much. That's a lot that you sent to me.
It's
Thank
like two
you.
dollars.
I don't know. Now on Abstract, it's so normal to send like one pengu. I'm trying all the time to send like $2 or something too. And yeah, that's cool. Thanks so much. 6 followers. That's crazy. I feel
Let's
so
go.
happy. Like I remember when I gained my followers on X, I made only memes. That's how I gain most of the followers. I just making memes every day, 3 memes, one per 3 meme, and everyone called me like Now guys called me like say queen because I run spaces with Mr. Grinity, but back then everyone called me like meme girl. Oh, thank you so much, Trey.
That's the only ping
Now,
I had on this thing.
now I can follow
I
Go
will
Trey
ahead.
and
send it
see
back
what.
when I will see your stream. I will
No,
send it.
you don't need to do that.
I know that's normal. Thank you guys. That's what I see. Like I don't know, but other times I just need to go to transactions and that's how I can see.
It's weird.
That's it. But by the way, back to Solana. Do you guys use some? Once I was on the site. I forgot how it's named with the Web3. Not like really jobs, but it's like a tasks and it's some grants. I tried to apply it on Solana grant. They have the grants for like part of the world, like Solana Balkans or Solana like Malaysia or something like that. I tried to apply it and they even answered to me very polite though. They said no, but
Yeah.
but I understand why. Like my suggestion was like super silly, and they said no, but it's still opportunity. I noticed that they have some opportunities. Do you use something like this? Like, have you tried to apply?
I think I think you're talking about Super Team. Um,
Yeah, I say remember.
Super
Yeah.
Team, yeah, Super Team is really cool. They also have like a bounties program where like any content creator can go on and just try and win some money.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I can send that to you so you can check it out. Um, but yeah, they have a couple of things like that that are pretty neat. Let me see.
But
Here you go.
yeah. Orange super team. Wait, I will show it here, guys. You can check it. If you're interested in content creation programs, then go there and check it. I tried to apply many times, but maybe I do it wrong or something like this, but I don't know. But
Well,
definitely use.
that one's like you can any of the Solana companies will go up and be like, oh, $500 to someone who does this task, and it's like a raffle thing or something, and any content creator can do that.
Mhm. Okay, guys. So it was a really cool stream. Even like if we didn't play in something, we just talk about Solana, about everything. It was pretty cool. So thank you so much. I will be really happy to do another stream, maybe different time, maybe with different topic, or play some games. I'm still like haven't explored yet so much. Trey, are you playing games on Abstract? We can hear you
Gosh
again.
darn it, I'm so sorry. No, I have not yet, but I need to. Um, I get stuck playing like Fortnite. That seems to be my go-to when I do play anything.
I really feel sorry that you can't watch anime or different movies on Abstract. That would be my niche. Sometimes I'm watching it and thinking I'm just losing my time. I could, stream it. But I know it's forbidden. And
Why?
Russia you have
I'm just
because
uh,
of IPs.
hmm. Have you
You
done any of the big coin things? I was listening in on some spaces.
hmm?
The big coin.
Oh, Bitcoin. Yeah, I heard. I bought their NFT or the room today because of Beige too, and I have no idea what is it. I'm just, just buying for the Beige, and I think money back to us in the XP.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
it did
what I'm
pretty well
doing.
today.
I see how many points, like how many XP receiving guys who invest in a lot.
It's
Are
insane.
we should
Mhm.
I be working on getting XP?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, of course. Come on, dude. Yeah, you have this opportunity to stream. Of course, you should.
All right. All right.
I'm fucked up with it too. Like I lost many time to be worry about streams, to to be scared to do this, to doubt in what should I stream. But you just need to start. Come on, especially if you're gamer.
All right. All right. I'll start doing it. And I need to get a second screen. That's where I screw up. That's why I'm not, because like it's hard to read comments and stuff while doing it. Maybe
Yeah,
I need to figure out how to do like
Pull it
another
up
way.
on your phone if you can.
Hey, yo, that's true. That's true. Excuses. I'm just giving them
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. I feel you so much. I feel excuses every time I need to, to explore something new. I'm like, no, no, next week. Next week will be fine for me.
I'll just send it. Yeah. Let's just do it.
Okay, guys. So it was awesome. I think not only about Solana but in general. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Billy. It was awesome to hear you, and all the time I'm happy to hear you and say something or hear. You
Of
have
course.
awesome energy. Thank you.
Of course. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, guys, and we will see you on Wednesday. We will talk about how to earn on AI art with Rick, who is like super successful in this field right now. He's earning good money with AI, so we will try to find out how to make the same.
That'll
And
be
have a great night. It's the most late stream for me ever, but it was good. I think I feel comfortable.
good.
That's good.
Okay, bye bye.